Hi everyone, welcome to Knotty, your first crochet project. Today we're working on the pop collections. These are the 5 pop colors. Every color in the pop collection is crocheted the exact same way. The only difference is just the color. Before we start, I need you to take out everything out of your kit. You'll need your yarn, hair tie, and the crochet hook. That's all you need to get started. Now for the first step. We're going to attach the yarn to the hair tie. Now before we attach the yarn to the hair tie, I want to show you how to hold and carry the yarn. This part can feel awkward at first, that's completely normal. The goal is simple, the yarn should move smoothly but still feel controlled. Now I'm going to take out my yarn, having my palm facing myself, then I'll wrap it lightly around my pinky finger, like this. Then I'll bring the yarn across my hands and guide it over to my index finger. And I'm going to hold it like this. Now we're going to attach the yarn to the hair tie. I'll place the yarn on top of my hair tie like this. Then I'm going to insert my hook under the hair tie like this. Now I'm gonna grab the yarn from right to the left, pull it through the hair tie. As you can see, it creates a loop on my hook right here. This yarn is a little frizzy, so it might be a little hard to see in the video. Don't worry, if you feel like this video is not clear, feel free to check out the metal collection tutorial on my main page. The methods are exactly the same. Okay, now I'm going to have my hook from left to right, having it under, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull it through the loop right here. And I'm going to tighten it a little bit. We just successfully formed a slip knot. Now we have our yarn attached. I'm going to do a chain stitch. A chain stitch is one of the most basic crochet stitches. So we're going to put your hook under from left to right, yarn over, grab the yarn like here, pull it through the loop on your hook. Now we have our yarn attached to the hair tie. I'm going to do chain stitches. So I'm going to have my yarn from left to right, going under, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull it through the loop on my hook. That's one chain stitch. As you can see, there's a little V in here, that means one stitch. So we're going to do 5, that's 1. I'm going to have it under, yarn over, pull it through, 2, going under, grab the yarn, pull it through the loop, that's 3, 4, 5. This chain stitch here helps you decide how fluffy your scrunchie will be. Fewer chains means smaller scrunchie and more chains means a bigger scrunchie. I'm going to show you an example. So as you can see, this one is a lot fluffier and this one is smaller and tighter. They were crocheted the exact same way, just different lengths on the chain stitches. So the chain stitch I made here is closer to the smaller one right here, about this length. If you want it to be more fluffier, we can just do a few more chain stitches like this. And if you want it to be smaller, we're just gonna gently pull it right here and go back and find the loop right here, going back in. Now we're moving on to a double crochet. This can be a little bit harder than this chain stitch, but just trust the process. We're going to have my hook under from left to right, yarn over, insert my hook into the hair tie. Then from right to the left, I'm going to grab the yarn here and pull it up. Now as you can see, there are 3 loops on my hook. This might be a little bit hard to see because of this specific yarn type. What I usually do is I'll pinch down right here where the yarn and hair tie meets, so it keeps everything from wobbling. And now I'm going to have my hook under, yarn over again, pull it through the first 2 loops. Now as you can see, I have 2 loops left on my hook. I'm going to have my hook under, yarn over again, pull it through the last 2 loops. That's a chain stitch. As you can see, this little V in here is my double crochet. Next step, I'm going to do 3 more chain stitches. So hook under, yarn over, pull it through the loop right here. Have my hook under, yarn over again, pull it through the loop. 3. Now I'm going to do another double crochet. So having my hook under, yarn over, insert my hook, from right to the left, grab the yarn, pull it up. Keep in mind, we wanted to pull the loop up to about the same height each time. If your double crochets are in different lengths, the scrunchie won't look so well-rounded. They might look uneven. We're going to try to keep them as even as possible. We don't have to measure it, just eyeball it. That's good enough. Now, as you can see, I have 3 loops on my hook again. I'm going to pinch down right here, hook under, yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops. Now we have 2 left. Hook under, yarn over, pull it through the last 2 loops. That's another double crochet. And we're going back to chain 3. I'm gonna be having my hook under, pull it through the loop, yarn over, pull it through the loop, yarn over, pull it through the loop. As you can see, the pattern we repeat is very simple. We're just going to do 1 double crochet and then 3 chain stitches. Repeat this pattern all the way around the hair tie. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to have my hook under, yarn over, insert my hook into the hair tie. From right to the left, grab the yarn, pull it up, about the same length. Have my hook under, yarn over, pull it through the first 2 loops. Now we have 2 loops left. Yarn over, pull it through the last 2 loops. And we're going to chain 3. Yarn over, pull it through the loop. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do a double crochet again. Super simple, right? 1 double crochet, 3 chain stitches. We're going to repeat this over and over again. So 1 double crochet, 3 chain stitches, just like this. Now let's keep on repeating and I'll see you later. Now after a few more stitches, your scrunchie might start to looking like this, and you might think you're almost done, but let me tell ya, we're supposed to squeeze it as we go. This is where we're actually at. You're supposed to use the entire yarn ball. So keep on going, I'll see you later. Now I have about this much yarn left. After this double crochet, I'm going to chain 3. Now I'm going to find my first chain stitch. We're going to make a slip stitch to finish up. We can either make one on the chain stitch or your first double crochet, which is this big V here. Having my hook going under the V right here. And yarn over again. Pull it through all the loops on my hook, like that. You'll now have 2 yarn ends. Then I'm going to pull it through the nearby stitches, which is our first 5 chain stitches. I'm going to have my hook going inside anywhere in this hook, just nearby the ends. Pull it through, yarn over, pull it through the loop. I want them to meet in the middle, so I'm going to slowly bring them towards the center. Same thing with this end. I'm going to pull it towards the center. So hook inside, pull it through, hook inside, pull the yarn, oops, hook inside, pull the yarn. Now they're both in the center of the 5 chain stitch. I'm going to tie a knot. I'll usually do it twice. Make sure it's tight. Now I'm going to cut off all the extra yarns. Now just gently adjust the scrunchie, spread the stitches so everything looks even. And that's it. You just made a scrunchie. Not bad for a first crochet project, right? Thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.